Oh, shit.
Hola.
Good
What?
morning. Good morning. Good morning. Morning to you. When the red robin comes bobbing along. Sing with me. Everybody.
No. No. It
No?
didn't even clear my sinuses.
Uh-oh.
Ugh.
Good morning.
No. We're not it's not a good morning yet. Let's see what people have to say. Good morning. Chauncey, how are you feeling? Are you okay? What's up, everybody? Hello, you, and I don't know what that means. All right, calm down, Danby. Keep you being irate to just normal things. Okay, let's keep it chill.
Chillicella.
Yeah. Yes. Bad morning with fish soup.
With fish soup.
Yes. Fish soup. You know. What's up? Good morning.
Well, no equal.
I don't know if there's a best part of waking up.
Folgers right here. Good. I'm going to sing some more.
I don't know where Mazzy is. I'm not the boss of Mazzy.
Mazzy comes and Mazzy goes. Mazzy's always coming and going and going and coming.
Hold on.
And always too soon. What?
Okay. So Christopher was trying to. I gave away records on my auctions. I give away records. It turns out his problem was his computer was set on the wrong time zone. But how should that change? How should that make that the problem?
Well, it's probably going back in time.
Tons of people are in the wrong time zone when they're not in my time zone. Okay, Richard James, shut up. What's up, Bill? How's it going?
Morning, Bill.
Can you get me some Space Cake and tune? I know Jim would like some Space Cake.
Oh, that'd be good.
Every story from friends that ever tried Space Cake when they went to Amsterdam involved projectile vomiting.
Oh, God. Yikes.
Yes.
That's not the best kind of vomiting.
There's a movie that just premiered. I watched part of it, and it's good, on Hulu called Pizza Movie. Everyone should go watch that. They need to make more of those types of movies.
Pizza Movie, huh?
Yeah, it's like a stoner comedy. Well, I think every friend I had probably did do that. And it involved projectile vomiting.
Oh, good. Very good.
I don't disagree with you, Record Talk.
Wake and bake. Woohoo!
Surface hey, spins. If anyone is in the greater Chicago area and you're free on, is it Sunday?
Oh, Jim? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you're free Sunday, what is it? 2 a.m.?
Yeah, no, 2 p.m. Sunday at the AXPONA audiophile convention at the Cherbourg, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I will be, what do they call it? I will be sort of moderating a panel on record collecting. And we've got the fabulous Chance, the fabulous Texas David,
and I wouldn't call him fabulous.
And the fabulous Vinyl Latte. And those guys have started their own little audiophile channel, but they're going to talk records, but they're big time record collectors. So we're going to focus on record collecting in 2026. I think it's the best time ever to collect records.
That's not what you told me privately.
Shut up, dude. Fuck. Such a bad time.
It's
over. We should all start collecting Fungo dolls.
Easy now. I would go over to Poetry on Plastic for that kind of information. I think they all sound great, but I don't like symphonies that go dun, 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 and then they go like they abruptly go quiet. I want consistency in my classical music.
Oh, that's weird. I like when there's dynamics.
No, you have to turn it up the stereo, you turn down the stereo.
I understand. It's a lot of work getting that freakishly large body of yours up off the couch.
I don't know. Here's my impression of how Jim's group's gonna go. All right, pretend this is the microphone. Is this on?
Wait, no. And then the waiter came up to me and said, "You're sitting in the same seat that Keith Richards was." I'm going to tell that story 4 times.
No. And then Chance will come up and he'll freeze. Chance will freeze in front of a crowd, and he'll go, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Right.
He'll freeze, and you'll go, Chance. It is Chance.
Have you taken a chance? So anyways, yeah, it is a great time to collect. Everything is.
Have you written anything down?
Not a thing.
An agenda to cover?
Not as such.
A good moderator would probably do that.
Oh, well, maybe they can find one. That is not I. The last time I moderated something, I was told, "You let Michael Fremer go on too long."
Yeah, all right, this would be a good way for you to start, Jim. Hello, everyone. I'm here to talk about my porn collection.
My porn collection?
Yeah.
And we've got a screen. We've got a...
Yeah.
Here's my... No, I could do a number. I could do a... It's a 45-minute thing, and there's 3 speakers. So they get like a few minutes, 10, 15 minutes each. I get a few minutes. I could dig into that with some...
Do what I would do. I would cut everyone off.
Just cut their mic.
Just cut their mic.
And Chance would be like, and then I was
well, no, here's what you could do. While Chance is talking, you go, you bring like a horn, one of those air horns, and you go dance break, and then everyone get up and dance.
Come on, it's just for our health. Captain, which B part are they putting out?
Who's saying B?
On RSD.
They're better ones than those. I already have an Abby Lincoln.
Why is this the best time to collect records? Because
people are dying.
People are dying off, and great records are winding up in the bins.
That's what Jim says. Jim's a big advocate of people dying.
That's what I say. I'm all for it. Just take all the old people, wrap them in tinfoil, and put them outside in a thunderstorm.
How much is it to get into AXPONA for like one day?
I wouldn't know because I'm special.
See, Jim doesn't know anything.
Go online. It's probably like $30 or $20.
I will give people money if they go to AXPONA for Jim's event and heckle all of them.
Get out there and go. Tell what story?
No, like here's a good one. Jim's talking and go, "Hey, you really are short in person." Like, do something like that.
You are short, and you are even uglier. Okay, here's tickets.
You couldn't get any girls. You couldn't get any girls.
A one-day ticket regular ticket is $32 if you buy it now. It's $40 on site.
What?
Yeah.
For one day? For one day or the whole event?
The whole event is $75.
What?
Unless you're 18 to 28, they got Gen Z tickets for 15.
Okay, everyone, I anoint you Gen Z.
And if you're a child 14 or under, it's free. So bring your kids, man. This is all about passing on the knowledge and the joy of just spending way more money than you have on stereo equipment. That does it make a difference? Yeah, but is it better? I don't know.
Well, wait.
Out in front.
Wait.
Shut
Hold
up,
on.
man.
Hold on. Vance, is Greek Easter this weekend? Is there a difference? Let me know.
There might be. Yeah.
What's this mean? Anyone seen this new outfit that are encapsulating generic reissues and acrylic shells? Ridiculous.
Oh, you mean the
slabbing. It's called slabbing, Craig.
Slabbing.
Yeah, there's a couple companies who do it. They're trying to take what they do in trading cards and put it to vinyl. Okay, sorry, Zap. Well, enjoy your Orthodox Easter.
After moving to the Northwest. Wow. Good for you, Plastic Soundwave Cult.
What? Where did you move from? You moved from California? Where did you move to? Where did you move? Because
So
you were like, were you in Central California? Let me know. Refresh my memory. So, man, Rick's, you generally have the worst takes around here. They're usually horrible.
Rick's actually touched Keith, but I have a connection with him. We're connected by the liver.
It's a horrible. It's not even a good story.
From the Cali High Desert to Portland, that's a good move.
Where have you gone to the place you shouldn't go to yet? Oh yeah, thanks, Dan B. I don't pay attention to any of that. I thought I turned it off before. Thank you, Dan B.
That's funny. Yeah, fantastic.
It's morning time for me. You know, I generally wake up shortly before we go live anyway.
Keith Skull Crossbones ring my hand. Oh, man. Yeah.
You've already told that story here. Why did you move from obviously it's two dramatically different weather whatevers.
Well, why?
If you want to see Chance freeze up in front of a crowd of 3 people, go. How big is the room? How many does it hold? Do you know? Jim?
Oh, I would assume that it holds maybe 30 or we'll, you know, we're the worst time on the worst day. I specifically requested that. And we're going to knock it out of the park.
This would be hysterical. It'd be hysterical if you're doing your presentation and then the workmen come in and start breaking down everything.
Breaking down the false walls and shit.
Yeah, breaking down everything. They go,
oh, you guys are still here? Oh, sorry. We thought we'd get a jump on things. It's Sunday afternoon. Everyone's breaking down. We had Saturday at 12 for about 15 minutes, and then the guy from AXPONA called me. And he's like, Jim, I got to bump you. From the best time slot to the worst time slot.
And now, Chris, why are you moving?
SoCal Desert, Coachella Valley to Seattle next week. Why? Great. I mean,
was it amicable or was it a heated?
Are you kicked out of the state? Are you told to go?
Hey, did they ask you for everyone to submit an 8x10 for the event, Jim?
Yes, and a bio. My wife took a picture of me. and it looks really stupid.
Is it you with a trench coat going like this?
It's me. It's me, kind of side eye. Hey,
Here's what Chan sent you.
yeah. Nobody gets divorced. Yeah. Birdie Num Num. I've done it twice. I've been divorced twice. Very expensive. You lose half of everything both times, and then you start over. But
do you have children that are grown? Plastic Sound keep well, that I'd rather be there.
I can't wait to go to Chicago. I haven't been there in ages.
When do you leave?
Friday.
What time's your flight?
I got a direct at noon. I get in at 6 their time. So Friday's kind of shot. So Friday night, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, and I go home Monday.
When was the last time you were on a plane?
Me?
Yes.
I don't know. It's been a while since before the pandemic, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I flew to. When did we go to Seattle for that show?
That was after pandemic.
It was?
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah, it was. Definitely was. Duh.
That's how everyone got into the YouTube.
Never mind. So yeah, time goes forward and backward during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
But so what is that, about 3-4 years since I've been on?
I don't mean to get into your personal, just tell me to shut up. How did they react to your situation? And how often will they come visit you?
I'm going to AXPONA. And
don't respond to Rick's. If he's not paying attention, we've literally been talking about it during the whole stream, which you've been here since it started.
Chance.
You've already said it. You already said who's being there with you. Jeez, Rick's. Well, hold on one second. Does anyone know what the dating scene for elderly people is in Portland?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, being crabby is a 24-hour thing for me.
Yeah, Rob's crabby.
Well, listen, Rick's.
You wouldn't believe I got a phone call from Rob.
Rick's, you have bad takes and you don't pay attention. That's a bad mix here. What phone call am I getting?
I got a phone call.
From who?
Marv. You
did? Okay. Well, let's talk about this because this is an interesting story. How long have you known Marv?
The whole time I've been 18 years.
How long do you believe Marv has been selling? So Marv is this record dealer who's usually at Orange County and Pasadena Flea Market.
And other ones.
Well, that's where I see him.
Yeah.
And he's an old Jewishy guy who usually does not have the best stuff. And this is what Marv does, okay? And we could talk about it because this is like a legit Concert Buddy surface noise subject. So you can steal this if you want, Concert Buddy. These are dealers who mark up their records high, and then they go, oh, everything's half off, 50% off. That's what this guy does. And I bought some records from him, but he had some choice classical music, and he marked one up that kind of the mid at Discogs is like 35. And it kind of goes between 30 and 40 bucks for this record. He marked it at $100. So 50% off, it's 50 bucks. And I'm going, dude, I'm not playing the game with you. I'm offering you 35. And he goes 40. And he's going, bring back Marv. I got to think that's what his last name is.
Yeah, it is. Breakfast King knows him. It is.
How do you know him?
Breakfast King must know him. Yeah, Marvin Gershon. Marv's great. He's a great guy.
he makes worse jokes than Jim.
Oh yeah, there is that.
And he makes Jewishy jokes. And I just said, dude, I was like 35, he was at 40. And here's the shtick that he uses. There's a high-level college professor who's going to come here and he wants these records. I go, what the fuck does that have to do with what we're talking about? So you're going to sell me this record, and then the high-level college professor is going to be disappointed when you promised him records? Why didn't you hold them for him?
Marvin is doing quite well right now.
Wait. Did you respond, Paul? How do you know Marv?
Russell knows him too.
How do you guys know Marv? How do they know Marv?
They must live in those.
No, those guys don't live in. They're
He used to. He's from New York.
Yeah, but how long has he been out here?
Long time.
Let me know how you
from
guys.
RG. I remember Marvin from RG. What's RG? When they were. When Orange County was at the other place. No, Marvin never was on Rachel's show, and he does not have a YouTube channel. Different Marvin.
This guy couldn't work. I don't think he could work a circular.
He's got a flip phone. He's got a flip phone. Okay. Yeah, no, different Marv, and it is Gershowitz. But yeah.
This is you didn't have this kind of pray for Marv in the past. What's going on?
Who, me?
Yes.
I'm not praising Marvin. I've never bought one record from Marvin in my
I actually bought 3 records from him last week because he did this thing where here's the funny thing about him. Like at Orange County, he did 3 records for $10. Then he goes to Pasadena with the same records, $5 each. I want to know if Paul just made that name up out of thin air. Or he's met this dude. Yeah, Michigan game last night. Connecticut could not sink a bucket for their life last night. Here's where you go get some Voodoo Donuts.
Yeah, different Marvin Gershowitz. Different Marv. This guy's old.
If you ever come, I'll show you Marv. You will not be impressed by the shit he has.
He's not coming back to Pasadena, he told me.
Why?
Not doing well there.
Really? You know why he's not doing well in Pasadena? Because he won't sell a record to me.
To you. No, it was dead there last week because it was Easter. It was really bad. Easter was pretty tough.
There was a Marvin Gershowitz who was in the RG Peanut.
I think I vaguely remember that, but that's not the same Marvin.
This Marv is Gershowitz?
Huh? Yeah.
The Marv, the record seller?
If you're a Marvin, then you have to be a Gershowitz.
The Marv who sells records, there was a joke that Robert Klein made in one of his specials a million years ago that he called QVC the internet for old people. That's Marv.
Yeah. Marv is a great guy. He's one of these dealers that's,
hold on.
At the end of his career, I guess.
This is Rick's attempting to make a good comment, but I'm sure it's going to be garbage. Hey, Rob, bad take, Rick's here. What are your latest vinyl hauls? I recall that was in my auction. I've been boxing. Yesterday, I boxed up records. Oh, okay. I do have vinyl haul. I went out Sunday with Jim. We went to the Pasadena flea market, and it was garbage. Mainly, I believe, because it was Easter.
Yeah.
But half of the dealers were not there. And the dealers that were there didn't bring anything. So the one thing I bought was a CD. This Jellyfish live CD. It's a comp of different live shows that were all taken from the soundboard. at different concerts. One at Wembley Stadium. I have not listened to it yet, but this is a popular boot, Jellyfish bootleg. And we met my friend Brad there, and this is the guy. What's the name of the guy who sells a lot of this?
Yeah, I don't know. I forget his name, but
my friend Brad loves this guy. In fact, Brad always goes and gets a stack.
I'm amazed at how many people go there and just pick up so much stuff from that guy.
Yeah, like he had Rubber Soul with alternative takes and shit like that. CDs.
Oh, that's food shit.
That's
I got a record sent to me because I'm kind of a cool dude.
Well, we'll talk about it after I show what I picked up on Sunday.
Just saying.
I found this. This Elvis Mo-Fi.
Good
Elvis
record.
Memphis.
Great record.
I've got to clean it up. I bought this from Amazon. And Mazzy picked it up, and I was always intending to pick it up. This is excellent. So the smartest thing in the world Universal did is they scrapped that Verve by Request nonsense, which were just shitty pressings and mastering of records. And they started up their version of like the Blue Note Classic with these Verve Vault. So this Blossom Dearie record, which is, if you find an original of this, it's crazy expensive. This is excellent.
That's cool.
Yeah, and even has the Verve like blue mono label. And it sounds awesome. Great pressing, silent vinyl. This is Ryan K. Smith. This is very good. And they're not expensive. They're cheaper than the Blue Note Classics.
Oh.
I found a promo of the Cure Pornography promo stamp, and I have this one already. It's translucent.
Well,
there you go. Very cool to find that. And then Brad gave me. Oh wait, I found this. If there's a Duke Jordan record on Steeplechase, I will pick it up. And this is excellent. Duke Jordan trio. And then Brad gave me the two next Francois Hardy records they put out. It's Francois Hardy in Italian, singing in Italian, and German.
Very cool.
So that's what I picked up. Now, Jim, you can.
I don't want to. I wanted to do it then. No. So this is the new release that's coming out from Impex. Bud Shank, Holiday in Brazil, arrangements by Lorinda Alameda. I have an original of this. I love this record, but this is killer. They did such a good job on this. Side 2, I think it's Mood Antigua. What's his name? The drummer is playing tabla, and it is, I've never heard anything like it. It just kills. It's so good. So this is, find it. It's super high-end audio file. It's just a great recording.
What year did that come out?
I think it came out in like 60 or something, 1959 originally. This is stereo. They really killed it on this. The sound is unbelievable. So much better than an original. And originals sound great too. But, you've got...
No.
Back in 59. And it's Impex. They always do a great job. So I wanted to give...
Who else plays on that? If this is the way you're gonna be at the AXPONA show, I'm not going.
It doesn't really say. Gary Peacock, Chuck Flores on drums. Oh my God. That's it.
Hey,
Lorinda and Bud.
When I clean up and listen to it, I'll probably put it in my next auction. So someone will get a deal on that record. I know it goes for around 100-ish. 50 to 100, I think.
So I highly recommend this this reissue. I realize that there are OGs out there that you can find that sound pretty good, but this is stunning, especially that tabla thing on side 2. And then I got the Joey Calio for Record Store Day. Unbelievable how good that is. I was Really impressed by how
Why were you impressed?
I wasn't expecting the performances to be that good. The music itself was just rocking good time. And I normally, don't really appreciate that music that much, but this one worked. It really did. It was beyond what I was expecting, I guess. So,
Hey,
yeah,
Kimbo.
Subliminoso.
Yeah. Hey,
Really good.
Kimbo. Yes, I did get the Muffs Record Store Day record from Brad. The only one I didn't get, because I don't think he even got them, were the Klaus Nomi remix record they have coming out for Record Store Day. He gives me all the Muffs stuff. And I know Ronnie. I mean, Ronnie used to work at the record store near me, but also through Stephen Schnee, because they're good friends.
Let me show this, just because I know you've seen it before, but oh my gosh, it's good. Really.
Yeah.
The whole record is good. Rockin' good time.
Well, Kimbo, what are you going to put in my pile? I'll trade you for it if you want. Ronnie doesn't live in LA anymore, so
Ronnie,
he don't work there no more.
Oh, I'm not big anymore.
Well, you were never big, right?
Right. Yeah, that's it. I'm enjoying the heck out of my stereo right now with Dada, this holiday in Brazil.
Hold on. When was the last time you rearranged your stereo?
Oh, come on, Rob.
When was the last time you
Yesterday.
I
got it set up perfectly. Patrick came down, set it up perfectly, and then I redid it.
You're going to mess it up.
I completely redid it. My friend Dave Thompson came over to borrow my Variac machine, which
what is that like? Do you sleep so you don't snore and wake up your wife?
That's if you've got a piece of stereo equipment that hasn't been turned on in a long time. You put it into the Variac and you slowly increase the voltage, however slowly you want.
Well, hold on a second. You use all your pieces of stereo equipment.
Huh?
You use all of your...
I do. I put them in and I take them out, and I put them in and I take them out.
Right.
So I enjoy the hell out of that. Right now I'm listening to the 6-watt Deckware SET amp, and I'm using
But you've been trying to sell for...
I've been
forever.
I've been threatening to sell. I've never put it up for sale, but I've been threatening to sell it. I'm using that with the Zoo Audio 95 dB speakers. It sounds pretty gosh darn good. But the Harbeth P3 ESRs, which are not efficient enough, they also sound fantastic with the Deckware 6-watt amp. They just don't get loud. But man,
hold on one second. What is Record Jungle?
Oh yeah, Record Jungle. I remember Record Jungle.
Was that in LA?
Yeah, it was a guy for a while. It was great. It was great for a while. The guy had a big warehouse.
Where was it at?
It was on Whittier, I think. Whittier Boulevard.
In Whittier?
No, like East LA. Maybe Whittier, but no, I think it was a little west of Whittier.
Okay.
Yeah. I forget the guy's name. Record Jungle. He was a good guy. Something kooky happened though, and it sort of fell apart, I think.
Okay.
Record. Oh yeah, he's gone.
When were you there, Stephen? Because Stephen lives like on the edge of the earth.
Who? Stephen who? Schnee?
No. Stephen no equal.
Oh.
He lives on the edge of the earth. Like it's almost like he's either in witness protection or he's been banished.
Oh yeah, Record Jungle. They used to. I have a list of record stores that have closed over the last 18 years.
Yeah.
Record Jungle is on it. I remember they closed, I think, during the pandemic, and they never really opened.
They couldn't
Oh.
sustain themselves.
No, and I think some weird shit happened to his records, maybe. Yeah. How about anyone remember Orphaned CDs in Northridge? How about Peacock's Record Bar in Oxnard? That was a cool place. That was a cool record. That had been there since the 60s.
And when did it close down?
I don't know, probably during the pandemic.
Hey, Trevor, are you here?
Ranch
Trevor
Records in Salem and Bend and McMinnville.
Is Trevor here? Trevor.
Open Mind Collectibles, they're gone. Off the Record, Norwalk Records, Normal, Needle to the Groove, Mono Records, Maud Lang.
Okay. How many record stores closed because of the pandemic in LA?
A lot. In LA? Yeah, a lot. I would say.
Wait. Hold on. When
5
someone
to 10.
asks you a question, the proper response is to say, I don't know, 10, 15. A lot is not the response.
No, a lot is an actual number. A lot represents. No, yeah, I have the P3 ESRs. I love them, Surface Spins. I love the P3 ESRs. Those are magic. They really are.
If Trevor's here,
we should try to do that, Danny. We should definitely try to do that. I can, give out my phone number if we want to start texting and shit. I already get enough spam. It won't get worse. Why don't we do that? Here, let me put it in.
Hey, here's what I suggest you do, Jim, during your thing. Right up here, let me again do a little whatchamajiggy here, okay? Hi, I'm Jim. Record Collector Knows Jim. You might know me as Jim from the Rob the Wax show on YouTube. Can we take questions from the audience? You should just go right into that.
Yeah, and forget those guys. Hey, I got at Pasadena. I got a waxed. I got recognized because of you, because of your show.
Who?
Some guy came up to me and he goes, he said that I dropped a Monty Python reference that he picked up on your show when I said, good morning, Mr. Mellish. Good morning.
Are you okay? I have a serious
question. Clips are in. Thank you.
Yeah, Jim, I have a serious question. Did this person who recognized you, was it you just walking past a mirror?
No, it was someone who was much cooler than anyone who recognizes you. Mm-hmm. Probably a billionaire. One of the,
Did you hear that, people who recognized me? Jim just insulted you. Jim just insulted all of you.
Oh, yeah. Bob Street was one of the weirdest record store experiences. I've been there a few times. He had the front cover.
Who?
Bob Street. What was his name?
Bob Street? I don't know Bob Street.
In Seattle.
You want to see something really cool? I might have shown this before. This is an OG mono.
Dave Voorhees.
Sonny Rollins, Way Out West. OG mono.
Yeah, Dave Voorhees owned Bob Street. He was kind of nutty.
Well, hold on, Kimbo. How do you know this guy?
It was a famous store.
I'm asking Kimbo. Are you okay?
No. He shut down because of the pandemic.
He did?
Bob Street did, yeah. Might have been a mistake, but he was ready to retire anyway.
Where was that located at?
Bellingham? No, what part of I forget the neighborhood in Seattle. Kind of a cool neighborhood. He had a great location. The store had excellent lighting. So, and an area where you could take the records out and look at them and do all that. But he charged, his dollar bin was $10. He had a $10 bin of shit by the door.
Bill K, I'm not.
Yeah, it was in Ballard.
Bill K, I'm not selling that record. That record is expensive, though. who was other than the guy we know,
Chauncey
the record collector? Who was the craziest record guy in LA?
in LA.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of them, you know. Your buddy is pretty nuts.
Who?
The stories I've heard about record recycler, is it? What's his name?
Man, are you just saying that because you just don't like that guy?
No. You ask him. He has crazy stories. You know, they're all kind of the same, except for that guy. No, I can't really think of anyone anywhere near.
Well, that being said, record store people are very particular. Yeah. They have.
There used to be a store on La Cienega down around Pico.
Yeah.
I think that guy's name was Dwight. And he was kind of a quiet guy. And he had a John Lennon check behind his cash register. So John Lennon came in and bought $200 worth of records. And this guy didn't cash it. He just put it up behind the cash register. And then a week later, John Lennon came in and bought $1,000 worth of records. And this guy said to Lennon, he goes, I'm going to have to cash this one. And Lennon never came back. Ever. So,
well, was it because...
Oh, yeah, Record Parlor is a great store. Record Parlor is a great store.
Wait. Hold on. You have a punchline, I'm hoping, right?
Yeah, if you want to be treated like shit.
Yeah, hold on. Record Parlor is a horrible store. Horrible. Here's what this guy is famous for. Once every couple of months, he has these sales where you get 100 records for $1 because he just buys so much shit, like crappy HM records.
Yeah. And that guy at the Record Parlor sort of disrespected me, unlike I've ever been disrespected before.
And I disrespect Jim bad.
A lot. But this guy was excellent. So I don't go there anymore.
Yeah,
you don't need that shit, man.
Okay,
he didn't like his ad. He thought his ad looked crappy, and it was that ad that he gave me. I had nothing to do with the ad.
Jim, you can collaborate or whatever. You confirm the story about the guy. Right? Who are we talking about? Record Parlor?
Yeah.
The guy has a store not far from Amoeba.
The old Amoeba.
It's about a block off of Hollywood Boulevard. His whole reason for opening that store is he would get an influx of tourists.
Right.
So he could pawn off the shitty records to the tourists.
I have some friends who don't know much about records and they think it's kind of cool and they have more money than sense. And they bought used stereo equipment from that guy for way more than it was worth.
No, the guy's a schemy guy. And if you go into a store, shitty records in the bins, he might have some on the walls.
It's a cool looking store.
And they are overpriced. Can you confirm that?
No, he wasn't the guy that didn't want Record Collector News in the store. That was up in Portland. That was Mississippi Records. She kicked me out.
The guy who didn't want Record Collector News in the store was almost every store.
Almost every store. Get that shit off my floor.
Yeah. Almost.
The Record Barn. Oh, no. There used to be a Record Barn up in San Jose. That was huge. Kind of funky place.
What was the oldest respected record store in LA?
The oldest respected? Like Record Surplus. And
I never, even living here, I never went into the store when it was on
Pico.
Yeah. How much bigger was that version than the
Well, they had an upstairs attic thing too. Oh yeah, Time Warp Records. I was there. That was a good store.
This Sunday in at Record Surplus, they're starting to have live bands, and they're actually having this Carlos Nino, who's on International Anthem is going to be there. On
That's what I like about record stores. They have little live shows, and they sell a few records. And come on, Atomic is a great store in my opinion. It changes weekly, but
no, it changed. A good record store is only as good as the last collection they bought. So, oh, here, I didn't finish showing records. Can I finish showing them? This is the best record I picked up at I picked it up at Atomic. The Batman and Robin that has Sun Ra, John Gilmore, and Jimmy Owens on it. And that Al Cooper was big on the Al Cooper. And I have two kind of lesser copies, but this is pretty minty. This is like a minty mono. And it's kind of just Batman themed, but it kind of is like slightly guitar surfy music. But most, Sun Ra's playing organ and piano on it. It's good. And the saxophone is John Gilmore. It's not jazz, but it's good. It's a good, it's a slight novelty. That's your only Sun Ra? Well, it's not really Sun Ra.
I have not heard of Angine de Potine, but I'm looking at it and I'm wondering what
No, I'm not auctioning this, and I've actually promised. I have two other copies that I think I've promised to two people. So if I find another copy, I'll let you know, Concert Buddy. But I think Concert Buddy, I'm like 5 records that I found for you. You're 0 for me. So here's what I would ask you do as a repayment to me. When you have your thing with Jim at the AXPONA, while other people are talking, I would like you to just politely excuse yourself from the dais, walk around to the back of the room, and start heckling everyone.
Yeah.
That's what I want you to do for me. Hold on. Another overlong, I'm sure won't live up to the hype, Rick's comment. Bobby Gass, I was thinking about that actually. I recall that in July, so depending on when that month, where do you think you guys will be meeting up? Rotate this Sonic Boom, maybe. That didn't live up to the hype. Alan has 3 mono copies. I prefer Tomato and Cole. Is this some sort of lame Midwestern
I'm looking forward to a Chicago dog.
I would prefer you pick up after every dog in your neighborhood, Chance, put it in a bag, and throw all that at people.
Send it to Jim.
Hold on. This might be a good comment by Rix, Jim. Rix is saying that Jim hates Toronto for some reason.
I hate Toronto. Well,
I don't think Jim doesn't hate Toronto.
I'm a Jets fan. Winnipeg. Oh, I got a video of my father, 101 years old, on the ice.
Gabby, we can get Portillo's hot dogs here. There's one in Buena Park.
Oh yeah, there is one not far from.
Yeah.
Yeah, Portillo's, they're good.
Hey, Chance, if you can, from Amazon, I'm sure you can get one. Those fart sound effect boxes. Bring them with you, and when you're on the dais, and obviously things will
give it a one-cheek sneak and let out a loud one.
Things won't progress well, I think, for this thing you're doing.
I think we should reenact that scene from Step Brothers where they get blamed for everything and start crying. We can do that.
Jim, here's what you do. Hopefully the other guys will be bringing records with them to show. I'd like you to put on your pants and put your ball sack on one of the records like in Step Brothers.
All the time.
What was your rider like for AXPONA? What did you put that they have to have for your thing?
I am the least respected person dealing with AXPONA. They gave me a room right above the dumpster comes at 3:00 in the morning to empty the dumpster. They moved me to noon on Sunday. They treat me like a redheaded stepchild who's only 5'5", and in fact, I am 5'5.5". So shut up.
No. I've imagined when you go to check in at AXPONA, they'll hand you a hanger with like a waiter's outfit.
I have to step up on a little box to.
Yeah, you asked for Jim's rider involves 5 apple carts, and if you don't know what a apple cart is, it's what they use in the movies when one actor is smaller than another actor, so they're on the same level. How many phone books do they have to put on your chair, Jim?
It depends. If we're talking, what part of the city? They're all different size. That's a stupid question, Rob. I'm on a soapbox, baby.
It's
gonna be hard because
Apple box.
I'm supposed to be just sort of like facilitating this thing, and it's not supposed to be about me. But how do I do that when I'm so self-centered?
Vance isn't free. It's a holiday for him. Okay, so Dan B says AXPONA is full of pretentious, overpriced gear.
So the rich guys with bad hearing.
Hey,
and your problem with that is?
Dan B, if you were swept away, hold on. Dan B, if you were swept away by Richard Gere and he took you shopping at AXPONA, you would take everything he would buy you.
Swept away. There's some decent stuff there that's not super crazy, but I can't believe the amount of $35,000 pieces.
Hey, easy now. How is this show? This Orlando record show? How is it?
Oh, you know what? Concert Buddy can handle the meetup. Yeah. Concert Buddy, he's the point guy.
Hold on. Is there a champagne room at AXPONA?
There's a bubbly room where we can all take a bubble bath.
Hey, Jim got the room with the the shoes hot tub.
Right.
Or the champagne glass hot tub.
Yeah, we're going to organize. And we're going to choose sides.
Jim, I've already told Jim he really has one mission.
It's not going to work out.
Mission.
It's not going to work out for you, Rob. You're going to be disappointed. I'm going to be fine, but you're going to be sorely disappointed.
Oh, my life is about disappointment. So what are you talking
about? Well,
how do you think I felt when I came up here this morning and you were here?
Who, me?
Yes.
Depressed, lonely, hungry.
All right. I have a 50-50 plans today, Jim. Okay.
You have what?
Plans 50-50.
Okay.
So if Safari puts up something I'm interested in, I was thinking of going over there. And if I do go over there, my number one mission will not be getting records for them. It will be going to that brand new pastrami place that's across the street.
Oh, right.
I'll let you know if I do that. If they don't put up any records, I have an alternative thing I'm going to do.
I have a dentist appointment at 1 today.
So you can eat a box of Oreos?
Huh? No, I want to go in there with pastrami in my face. I will not. I don't think I'm going to have time to do anything but the show. I don't have enough days to do the show. So
right. Jim has to go around all day Saturday and meet up with potential
advertisers and shit.
Advertisers.
Like that. That's why my hey. And so hopefully I come out of there with some money and maybe some equipment and blah, blah, blah.
Well, you were lucky last from VinylCon.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Lately it's been working out. So I'm into it. And these guys that run AXPONA, the people that run it, they're the best. They put on the best show I've ever been to.
But that's the only show they do, right?
It's the only vinyl show. They do all kinds of health shows.
Yeah, well, AXPONA is mainly audio equipment. They do have a like a marketplace.
Yeah, they have a marketplace, but AXPONA is the only audio show that these people do. They do other, car shows and health shows, and they don't give a shit what the content is. They just run it well. As opposed to these people that are in love with music and then they fuck up the shows.
Kimbo has a suggestion.
Yeah, thanks, Gabby. That's what we're looking for. What's up, Kimbo? To the Jeffrey Dahmer bar? Come on, man. Okay, I'm in. The in-group Funkadelic.
I ordered one. Thank you, Shane Rocky.
Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck is this? Oh, never mind.
Doesn't Vance goes to like a show every night, right, Vance?
Here, you want a record? This is a record, man. This is a goddamn record.
Yeah, that's good.
Eddie Hazel.
And you can they did a Rhino Reserve of it. That's very good.
Yeah, good record. I don't know why I went crazy on this stuff. Bootsy.
Because you like it.
Yeah. And they're reissuing Maggot Brain too, huh?
What 45 version did I get? Okay. Which 45 version did I order? What was I supposed to order of 45?
This is it.
Well, listen, Fluffy. That you're my son, Fluffy. Did you know that? Fluffy, you have a record. How am I supposed to get the record you won from the auction to you? Let me know. I don't think there is a 45 version of that record, Eddie. The first one they reissued, the org reissue, they claim they did a 45 and a 33, but the 45 is analog, and they made some weird reasoning for that being the case. I did not order that one.
Why do I have two of these? I have a reish.
Take care, Vance. Have a good day. Isn't every bar a Jeffrey Dahmer bar? I ordered the exclusive In Groove Funkadelic Free Your Mind, because the one he's putting out with the Stoughton jacket. That's what I ordered. And I have a copy of that. And I think the copy Jim has there, I gave him.
No, you gave me this.
Okay.
I had this.
Okay. Because I have an old copy, an OG copy of that. But, they're very well loved. It's hard to find a clean version of Funkadelic records.
Right.
I have lots of Funkadelic records.
I have two copies of Mothership, and both of them have the person's who owned it name written, like Darlene in the same spot. Here's Brenda.
Yeah, but you wrote those.
And then who's this one? Mac.
Jim used to have this line with women. If you go on a date with me, I'll write your name all over my records.
I'll pretend like we had a record thing going.
Yes.
We had a thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to have to check out Angine de Poitrine.
Who's that?
I don't know. Ooh, shit, I got a nice payment. Yes.
Well, Jesus
God damn it to hell.
Dude.
Stop it, Rob.
How does having your phone loud with a specialized ringtone help your life?
Doesn't really.
Put your phone on vibrate for 24/7.
I like, hold on, because I'm coming.
No, it doesn't help you. You know why?
Wow.
Your phone vibrates, it makes a noise on the table, and you look and see who's calling you.
I don't do that. It takes too much battery. Watch the KXP show of Angine? Okay, I will, for sure. I think I have it up here.
Who is that?
I'm getting turned on to Angine de Poitrine.
And who is that? Who is it?
It's two guys that dress up funny and play music, and I'm dying to check it out. A couple of people, including Miss Yu, have said it's awesome.
Yeah, I don't take Miss Yu's recommendation.
They use unique instruments, which gets them very satisfying. Okay, very cool. Okay, so yeah, I don't know the difference between Gen X, Gen Z, Boomers. I know Boomers.
Hey, Jim.
For
You
Rob, I use
Yeah, Jim, you have kids, right?
children's. Yeah,
They
Maybe.
fall within those definitions.
Yeah.
Talk to them. To have a conversation with your kids. Joe, I have 0 ringtones associated with anyone. There are no ringtones. I am not a ringer. I'm a vibrate.
Yeah, you're just an idiot. I have
and I live in a world where most people text me. They don't call.
When Rob calls, it goes, I just can't believe you are such a fool, over and over and over.
No, Jim, you know what song
Rob.
Jim has associated with me? I like you just the way you are. Nee, nee, nee.
Well,
Nee, 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 nee.
they're going to be a flash in the pan. You know what? Sometimes that's okay.
Are they new?
I think so, yeah.
And what style of music are they?
I don't know yet, but I'm dying to find out. They're very northern city in Quebec. Well, there you go. And the colder it gets, the more creative people get. Okay. Because they can't go outside, so they got to think about creative shit.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Oh, the Zappa guys are. Well, I'm telling you, this new Bongo Fury CD box, killer.
Okay,
Really.
you've mentioned it 3 times already before.
I'm not going to stop. I shan't stop.
Shane Rocky, again, we have a rule around here that your comments should be in context. But I'm assuming you're talking about this band that Jim wants to explain.
And Jean de Poutine. Isn't poutine the curd?
Yes.
I like curd. Microtonal loop-based jams. Okay.
Yeah, that no one knows that definition.
I have that. I had microtonal loop-based jams on. I've got this one bad toenail that actually has microtonal loop-based jams that I need to have removed.
Yes. That's a genre I don't care to know.
Cold weather, melody. Hot weather, rhythm.
Okay, well, hold on.
Elliot.
Oh. What's the weather like in the hill country you're in, Elliot?
What's it going to be like in Chicago this weekend? I know it's supposed to rain here, which pisses me off.
Wait, it's raining this weekend?
Yeah.
Let me see. Yep, raining 4 days straight.
I'm going to miss all of it. God.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Oh, well. Maybe I won't go to Chicago.
You should go to Chicago. Chicago is a great city.
I love Chicago.
You know what you can bring me back, Jim, if you really like me?
What?
Garrett's Popcorn Chicago Mix.
All right. Can I get a fake one at the airport?
I don't know if it's still there. They have one in Vegas. That's where I would always go. But I mean, when I'm in Chicago, Garrett's Popcorn is famous in Chicago. The Chicago mix is half cheddar popcorn, half caramel corn, and it's good.
If I bring my parka, it will fill my entire carry-on. That's like all I can bring.
You know what? It'll be just like you to forget to bring a warm jacket.
I don't own one, and I don't see myself leaving the hotel that often.
Jim, today, after your dentist, go to Costco and buy one of the warm jackets they have there. You'll be fine.
I have a warm jacket, but it's like if you're like bringing airplanes in the snow, you know, it's really, really warm. Yeah, I'll check the popcorn sitch. My wife will be taking care of the pig. She's going to have pig duty all to herself.
You didn't phrase that properly.
Oh.
Your wife's going to have pig duty?
And yeah, that doesn't sound right. And she's going to take care of Pound Cake, Calvin, Bernie, Ruby.
Okay, you don't have to name them like if they're the Musketeers.
See, that's one thing I am not worried about having room on the plane because I always fucking do.
Hey, Miss You. I believe even AMC theaters make a Chicago mix. If you've never had it, then you don't know how good stuff is.
One thing I found about Chicago, every time I go there, I'm struck by the fact that, to me anyways, it seems like the people are all really nice.
Hey,
and it seems like the assholes all moved to LA.
Hey, Record Talk, I believe you should make a t-shirt that says NJ Duprat Record and Discogs Boner Inspector. All the people seem to be intrigued by this group.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out.
You know, that's the funny thing about Rick Biacco, whatever his name is. He hates new music. That's the thing I get from him.
Rick Beato?
Rick Beato hates new music. He does. He's a hater of the new music. He maybe they're clickbait videos, but he always makes videos on how bad new music is.
Well, he makes these videos where he goes through the top 10 and he ranks them, but he always, gives a couple of them a good rating.
When I ask you, you're older than me.
Yes.
But can I ask you, in your experience, generally
wiser.
Pop music is kind of disposable, right? Historically.
Right. But
I want to know what Rick Beato thinks of that song. There was nothing like that song when it came out. It was a hit. People were always humming it. And
Rick looks at it from if you watch his videos, he talks about the bridges and the thises and the parts of the music and the shit I don't really give a shit about. It's like going to a movie with someone in the movie biz and all they do is critique, oh, that camera shouldn't be there. Oh, this shot's wrong. And you're like, shut up.
All right. Got an announcement. Breaking news. Kraft has announced a Tony Rice record. He's passed away, but he's 75th.
Shut the front door. Really?
His 75th birthday's coming up, and they're releasing his 1977 self-titled record.
Never heard of it.
And I'll tell you this. I forget the title, but one of the Tony Rice records that Kraft reissued within the last year or two, one of the best sounding records. Like I told the Ingroove he should put it on his 100 best analog records. That thing sounds crazy good.
Huh.
I'm putting in my request for a copy of this.
A timeshare in Tehran? It'll be cheap. Is Mazzy still in the waiting room?
Nope. He's I think he probably went to go get his prostate examined.
Something he loves to do on Tuesdays.
Well, Pat's radio, I guess there's something we can agree on.
Wow.
Okay. I hope that'll be stuck in everyone's ear today.
Yeah, thanks for fucking that up.
Elliot Cruz, it's not official until he has his reaction. Yeah, is it Church Street Blues? I don't know. I generally prefer the Instrumental stuff, not the singing.
Ooh.
He does a bunch of jazz covers on the record, I remember. I'm sure you do, Dan B. Dan B, you told me you're out of town. When are you going out of town? Are you out of town? Can someone answer this question? Tony Rice is excellent. I have like 3 Tony Rice records.
Oh, very cool. Vinyl kicks.
Well, the main record that Jim had a copy of Talk Talk, It's My Life. I have an original, and I heard any reissues of that does not sound good. What does this mean, Roger?
Yes.
Roger, there's a rule here.
Opposite of no.
All your comments have to be in context.
Rob can't make the leap of what was talked about earlier. Neither can I.
Was Mazzy recovering from yard work in your yard, Kimbo? Did he lose a bet?
Spirit of Eden is a very good record.
All right, here's an answer to your question, Moon. Elliot has spoken. Oh, okay, Roger.
Alan always is disagreeing with you.
Well, hold on. It is said that that's the best sounding of that record. Maybe it wasn't well recorded. I have that version of that record. All right. Say hello to the guys in prison.
Gotta go. Hey, should I get rid of this record? Harvey's Night soundtrack.
If you're saying that, then that means you don't want that record.
Yeah, it's got all the,
yeah, I'll put it in the next auction. You can get some money for it.
The cover's a little fucked, but the record is mint. It really plays well. And it's okay, but it's not.
I got Alan. I got to think most of your records are bum copies. That you got them from a bum.
Bill K wants it. I'll take it, Jim. Yes, it does have.
Well, hold on. Do you have a landscaping business, Gabby? Is that a reissue of it or an original?
I think it might be an original.
Take it out. Let's see the label.
Part of it, the front part of the cover is shot, but the back is mint. I don't know.
No, that's a reissue.
It is. Okay.
It's like a 74 or something. Yeah, that's not even close to being an original label.
I didn't think so, but whatever.
Even I know that.
It's mostly
and in my experience, well, I don't have too many of that.
This is a record that's worth about $10,
$20 maybe. Is it in good condition?
The record itself is, but it's sinking like a rock. What
does that mean?
The price is not going up; it's going down. Get rid of
they reissued it last year, I think.
I'm just saying, there's too many old guys like me that are trying to get rid of their Beatles.
Well, you are a slave for your parents. Did they pay you, Gabby? Did your parents give you some coin?
I think most of my Talk is reissues. They sound fine. That's right. Dump your Beatles. Sell it to Mazzy. Yeah, I think it's Davis, not Davies. It's Davis.
Hold on. You have to run over to Daybreak or Records to go get those Mac Davis records.
Oh, no. I can't believe they put that up. I didn't realize at first. That's Daybreak in Burbank?
Yeah, go there.
They don't have the one I want.
You want all of them.
Nope. I just want.
Okay,
Not crazy.
let me help you out with how horrible your practical jokes are. You buy those Macs, you take them with you to Chicago, you slip them into Chance's bags.
It's a game of hot potato.
Which beat? The English beat? I like the English beat.
Shipping. I think shipping went up from last week to this week. I'm not kidding. It went up $1 for me to send $1. Yeah.
No, well, I shipped off a ton of boxes from the auction. The medium mail was fine. It's the same price.
I shipped pirate ship.
Yeah.
And stuff that I was shipping last week was $6. Today it's $7. Same street.
You're mad. You're because you're a
Really
business.
you shut up, Bill. You're lying. You're lying.
You can't use media mail for your business, right?
No, I can't. You're lying, Bill. Did you really? Did you? Oh, that's so
okay.
cool.
Hold on, Bill. I'm not doubting this, but there's a kind of. Did you stock Mac Davis before?
Oh no, here's the thing. On the doll, show us where Mac touched you. No?
Okay, let's help Oakenfield. I'm having my first issue with the buyer not paying. I might ditch the tool and build it up. How is the buyer not paying? Through Discogs or eBay or some other way?
Oh shit, TARDIS Rider. Oh, I'm gonna vomit.
I mailed some records on through UPS. I didn't get some sort of weird, but I go through like PayPal to do my shipping. I bought the specials and more special expanded CDs for my birthday. Happy birthday. When was your birthday?
Let's sing. Put another candle on my birthday.
Yeah, we're not. No. First of
I'm
all,
another year old today.
This is not a karaoke stop.
Happy birthday to me,
Jim. This is not karaoke for you. Hold on, I'm gonna wrench.
You were a paper boy.
I'm gonna wrench somebody. Let me give someone a wrench.
It's funny.
How come I can't do it there? Ah, let me fix this. All right, I'm giving someone a wrench. Jim, don't sing, but entertain the people.
You want me to do that? Okay, I'm not going to sing, but I will. I'm going to sing. There were 3 of us. And
all right, no, that. All right, that was lovely.
Oh yeah.
What is which beat are you again? The English beat? Do you have an issue calling them the English beat?
I kind of like Melinda Murphy's got a new video out with a bit of clickbait. Paying big bucks for dollar bin records? Why? It's a good question.
Well,
why pay $5 when you can
then they're no longer dollar bin records, right? If a record goes for big bucks, then it's not a dollar bin record anymore. You know what, Frank? Here's an interesting thing for me. I've done that on Discogs, and it doesn't work. Someone will buy a record from me. All right. No, I don't know, Rufus or Baggy. How do you feel this is a good comment to leave? We were not talking about movies or either of those 2 films. So how is this good?
No, it's okay. At this age, we have certain little sparks of just something fired off, and you can.
He's historically a numbskull, Eddie. Yes, I know.
Flowering Spikes, been there.
Yeah, Greg, I know him, and I've been there. but it's so far away from me. It's not a store I can get to regularly.
He didn't seem to have a lot of records.
I'm sure he had plenty enough of her records, and it's a good store. It's just not near me. For me to go out where that store is, I have to make plans to go to a bunch of places.
Dan B, no, we're never nudes here. Never nudes.
Yes. I actually wear a blindfold when I have to bathe myself.
Dollar Bin Records.
Look, I mean, realistically, I didn't watch Melinda's video. I'm sure she specifies what a dollar bin record is. But when those records start going for more money, they're no longer a dollar bin record, right?
The other thing is that if you buy a dollar bin record and you do clean it and spend about $20 worth of your time working on it, you can in fact sell it for $8.
No, but it's not a dollar bin record if you could sell it for $8. It means it's condition of a shitty record, meaning the contents are shitty, is what justifies a dollar bin record. Or it's horribly scratched up and it's not worth what it goes for because it's in bad condition.
To me, dollar bin records are Mantovani.
Yeah.
Glenn Miller.
But I mean, rightfully so. Okay, Jim, 20 years ago, Zappa record. How much did it go for?
A $40 Zappa record is worth $30 today. That's what I'm saying.
People were picking up Blue Notes 20 years ago for a lot less than that.
I used to buy the Blue Label Blue Notes for $10, under 10, all the time.
Hey,
great records.
Hey, listen, I think you found your niche, Bill K. Do a channel all about Jim Neighbors records.
I have a complete section of records that absolutely make no sense, and most of them are Midnight Crazy by.
All right, Gabby. Lawrence Welk records are not even dollar bin records. They're Goodwill records.
So when I was a kid growing up, my neighbor across the street, and this was not a fancy neighborhood. They lived in a triplex. The father sang on Lawrence Welk every Friday night. His name was Jimmy Roberts, was his stage name. And
by the way, this is story number 6 in Jim's repertoire.
I found a Jimmy Roberts gospel record, which I now own. But that guy, he was kind of weird. He was okay, though. Jimmy Roberts.
That's a great story, Jim.
But my neighbor sang on Lawrence Welk. I think that's pretty crazy.
It depends on the OJCs, Alan.
Yeah, OJCs used to be like second tier.
Yeah, but now they're like, if they're in good condition, like the ones I sold in my auction had in the shrink with the hype stickers. So they're $20 to $30 records initially. There's a handful that go for plenty of money.
Dan Fogelberg records, yes, they.
All right, here, listen.
Oh no, that's the problem, though.
How many Dan Fogelberg records do you own, Elliot?
He just said the music is high quality. I think that.
I don't know. I mean, maybe there are 2 Dan Fogelberg songs I think are okay, but I don't think the music's high quality. Huh? Here, I have this. This is as far as I'm concerned, I don't know if this, you have to like Larry Young, but this is excellent. This is crazy good. So I think this was more this slightly avant-garde, but Unity, the big song in it was written by Woody Shaw. He's not on this. I think they're fine. They're not hugely different. That is a great. I don't buy all the Tone Poets. I don't. That one I wanted because it's good. I like Larry Young. So Herbert Morgan, was like an old. He born in the 20s, so he played with everyone. I think he played with Sun Ra maybe, and he played with like spiritual jazz groups in the 70s and 80s or something too. He's really good on that album. He played with Larry Young a bunch. He's on a bunch of Larry Young records.
Are we going to talk about body parts that hurt, illnesses?
Oh, right now my foot is giving me pain.
Really?
Yes.
You ever wake up with a sprained ankle? Just wake up with a sprained ankle.
I woke up in a bad mood. Does that mean can't compare?
Okay, so are we going to do balloon booby time?
Hold on, Surface Spins, you win. We were giving this award out anyway. The least amount of Dan Fogelberg owners record person of the stream. You win it. There'll be no certificate or trophy.
But the music is right up there with Jim Neighbors, which Rob and I had some Jim Neighbors action the other day. Yeah,
you know, Tom, your picketing, your incessant phone calling, and letter writing campaign worked. Good job. You know what? I'll tell you what's great about Tom. He's a very accomplished person, but I don't care about any of that.
Groover 71, cool.
Hold on. He takes jokes well. Tom is a good rib. You can rib him. He takes them well.
Tacoma, you were in Turntable Treasures.
Is that your story there?
Huh? Yeah. There's a couple of stories.
Listen, Ed Topo, there's nothing wrong with you two, but no one's requiring you to go to any other shows. You were correct, Jim.
Oh, it was Turntable Treasures. Yep. Cool. I like that guy. It's a good store. I like.
Hey, yeah, but Tom, you cry in your pillow pretty much all through the day, right?
I do the fetal position rape shower once a day.
No, well, it's not a rape, but that movie, the John Cusack movie, where the father is in the bathtub after he gets caught.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're making shit up again.
Listen, Ed Topo, you're my favorite UK person, and you just have to ignore them if you don't like them, like I do with basically all the VC UK people.
Sometimes I used to distribute at what's her name's place in Michigan. Where is it? Michigan.
Okay, Elliot Cruz.
Record Lounge in Lansing and Dearborn.
Elliot Cruz, the ex-teacher in him, is giving everyone an assignment. Can you all get out? I'll get out your.
Okay. So we're going to do a 500-word or a 1,000-word essay.
Elliot Cruz, write a 200-word little article for Jim's Record Collector News on why everyone should have Dan Fogelberg records
and John Denver records.
Yes.
Give me 500 words on each, and then send it to me, and I will schedule it to run and then pull it for an ad. That's
or the best name ever for a band.
I finally got University of Vinyl in the paper, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, he forgot to publish the article like twice.
He got pulled for a full-page ad at the very last minute.
Elliot, I've listened to them with an open mind, with a closed mind, with a partially open mind.
I listened to his playing.
Rob is talking. Please don't interrupt. I've opened them with every kind of mind possible. I've come to the same conclusion.
Yeah. It's milquetoast. It's kind of the history of John Denver in Hollywood. Didn't he? Where did his plane crash? Wasn't it at the beach or something?
I don't know. But
he died in a plane crash.
You know what? I would have to say, out of famous people, I don't know anyone who really hated John Denver. There was no one who hated him because he was a multifaceted dude, right?
Right. But I don't know anyone who owns a John Denver record.
I don't. I'll tell you what, okay? Do you want to hear how I connect with John Denver? I thought he spent some time in the DC area, but if you I grew up a Baltimore Orioles fan, and in the 7th inning stretch, they play the John Denver song. Thank God I'm a country boy. I don't know why they did, but they always play it. That's how my connection to John Denver. But I don't know anyone who hated him.
I fucking hated his guts. He just made me want to go berserk.
Universal has their headquarters in Holland.
The
The music group's headquarters is right here in Santa Monica.
Yeah, that fucked things up for me because I had to start mailing things to that other place, whatever.
Yeah, Wild Bill Hagee. You know, Groover, they made a documentary about him. Have you ever heard of Wild Bill Hagee, Jim?
No.
If I held a gun to your head, which I might.
Yeah.
How do you think that guy was famous?
Wild Bill Hagee?
Yeah.
He invented the hot fudge sundae.
No. Okay. Do you want to? Wild Bill Hagee was famous for being the unofficial mascot for the Baltimore Orioles. That was him. They made a documentary. Oh. They made a documentary about him. That was him. He was the super fan. He was like part of these original super fans.
So if you had to measure my degree of interest in Wild Bill Hagee, what unit of measure would you use? Micro give a shits.
Yeah, but you're a micro person.
Micro give a shits. My degree of concern can best be measured in micro give a shits.
Okay, I'm gonna put a link to the documentary about him. Film.
Whatever you do, watch that documentary. Don't play any Zappa records, which might lift you up. Just waste your time.
So people would have their eyes on him.
Monterey Bay. I thought it was California.
At the games, people would have their eyes on him. I think he also would attend Baltimore Colts games, but he was famous for the Orioles.
Yeah, I think John Denver's the movie Oh God with George Burns might have been the apex of his creativity.
Who?
John Denver.
He made the Oh God. Wasn't he in other movies?
I'm just saying. But it doesn't mean that I'm right when I say that. It just means that I have shitty taste. I do. I know I do.
You do have shitty taste.
I have common, shitty, stupid taste in music.
Yes. Your taste in music?
John Denver in a Muppet movie. Okay. I was way too old for Muppet movies. Even my kids were too old for
Muppet.
No,
they were not.
Some of them were into it, but actually liked the Muppets. Was he on speed? Now that was he addicted to
Leaving on a Jet Plane, the version he does with Mama Cass, that's really good. The duet he does with Mama Cass is really good.
Yes, I would hope.
No, you know what? It is not.
No. Christmas songs don't do anything for me.
They don't. I thought you. Hold
Christmas on. Time.
If you were made.
Who's this imitate? I'm dreaming of where he goes, white Christmas.
Hold
just
on.
like the one I used to. Oh.
No. Look at Jim's face as I sing the song. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Speaking of someone who got run over by a reindeer, imagine.
I had about a food poisoning Sunday night, and I slept through it this morning.
From
so.
where? From where?
I had sushi. I went to see
What
Nick
day is
Lowe.
it today? It's Tuesday, isn't it?
It was great sushi, and then I wake up at 1 a.m. I won't get into details, but I'm okay. But it wore me down.
How many people out there find it easy to believe he had food poisoning from sushi? How was the show?
It was great. It was Nick Lowe did all acoustic show. The Gin Blossoms opened up, and I've never seen them.
Was it the real Gin Blossoms or just the guy who sang for them with the band?
Well, Gin Blossoms, they're two brothers, and they're the same. It was just them, acoustic set.
Oh,
it was like the Everly Brothers.
They did the song "Hey Jealousy."
Yeah, they did yeah. I don't know them really well. I know, I don't have any.
And any of you people who think Mazzy got sushi from 7-Eleven, that was not the case.
No. Anyway, it wasn't pleasant, but
hey, Mazzy, by the way, that Blossom Deary record, man, excellent.
Isn't it great?
Yes. Just every way possible, it is excellent.
It's not psychedelic funk. It's not
I have 20 or so Blossom Deary records. I love her, but that is in the beginning. Like an original copy of that record is $200. But every way possible. I don't know where they pressed it at, but the pressing, the mastering.
I think Matt Luthen's cut it. I think
no, it was Ryan K. Smith.
Oh, Ryan K. Smith. Oh, then it was Sterling. Okay.
Yeah.
Nick Lowe was he was good.
How many people have had food poisoning from a fillet of fish?
Well, I think sometimes it can be just a weird combination.
My favorite food poisoning is from bad mayonnaise. Wow. Rancid mayonnaise food poisoning.
I'll tell you the worst food poisoning I've ever had. El Torito, that chain of Mexican restaurants. My mom took me and my sister out to dinner, for some reason, like a special, and we all had food poisoning. We were sick for a week. Wasn't there the famous story that someone found a frog in their food at El Torito?
There's a lot of famous stories like that,
That sounds like the name of your next album, Michael Dawson. Hey, the original singer of Gin Blossoms wrote most of their hit album.
Well, this was just two brothers. I don't know. They sound like the Everly Brothers, actually.
They're from Arizona, I think. They're from somewhere, Phoenix, I think.
I never seen them. I don't really know their music.
They were an early 90s band.
Yeah, I know who they are. Yeah.
Does Nick Lowe live in the U.S.?
No. He might stay here somewhere. He lives in London now because the guy I went with is the guy from the PR company. He basically does Nick Lowe's PR. I didn't meet him or anything. Nick Lowe had been, I think he had to cancel one or two shows, but I did get a comment on my my signage that the night before, the night after, I guess the night before, our friend Dr. Robert saw him after went to see him after the show. He stood by the door and got 25 records signed. Oh, Doc.
25.
He was getting over, I would have liked to have seen him. The Castro Theater in San Francisco reopened about 6 weeks ago with Sam. What's the British kind of soul pop singer? Sam.
I know who you're talking about. He about 10.
He's kind of a gay icon, but he opened the Castro Theater for like a 3-week residency, and they put $30 million into it. They gutted the theater. Sam Smith, thank you. They gutted the theater. I used to go there for movies, and a great old movie palace, and they fixed it up. It's for concerts. one of the big concert venue things open it. So right in the heart, right on Castro off of Market there. And I'd love to go to that theater to see. And I wanted to find out what Nick Lowe thought of it. I think he played 2 nights there.
What was Nick Lowe's first big band? Was it Rockpile or was he solo?
Well, okay, he was in Brinsley Schwartz and then Rockpile. He produced the first few Elvis Costello records. He produced the first Damned album, produced a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
He kind of co-started with a few other people, Stiff Records, Radar Records. And then he wrote the big hit, What's So Funny About Peace, Love, and Understanding, that Elvis Costello sang.
Yeah.
And there's an interview with him on Fresh Air from some years ago.
He wrote a lot of songs with Dave Edmunds.
Yeah, they were in Rockpile together.
Yeah.
But there was one time he was he got his mail one day, right? And he opens it up and there's his publishing check. And he got a check for $1 million. And he had no idea what it was. And it turns out on the soundtrack, the biggest soundtrack of all time at the time was The Bodyguard. And that song is on The Bodyguard. And he got $1 million just for that. I mean, that's one of those great stories, especially I don't think he either didn't know it was on there or didn't know how big the thing was. Yeah, Cruel to Be Kind, Little Hitler.
Okay, Mazzy, you got it wrong. Cactus Blossoms, not the Gin Blossoms.
Cactus Blossoms. I'm sorry. There's all those blossoms. Okay, give me. Like they're a dime a dozen.
This is the food. By the way, everyone, this is the food poisoning talking.
Yeah, it is. Thank you very much, Cactus. Why would you like if I had whoever came first, whoever came second shouldn't have named their band the Cactus Blossom or the Gin Blossoms. They're too close. See, I confused them. And I don't even know.
Well, I don't. I know a difference between a cactus and I suppose.
I know, but isn't that kind of close name? Like I don't know.
Maybe they didn't know of each other.
Yeah, I don't know the history. I called
my paper record collector news.
Wait. Getting back to Nick Lowe, he was married to Carlene Carter.
Yeah, that was a volatile relationship.
Yeah,
he was. So he wrote. He tells a story of the. He was writing a song that Carlene heard, and he said he thought it would be great for Johnny Cash to sing, and of course she tells him. She tells her father, Nick's writing this song for you, and brings the whole family, this extended family, around to sing it. Anyway, he worked on it, and then Johnny goes, "Good song, good start," like that. And he works on it for 12 years. He finally finished it. They're like they got divorced.
Hold on 1 second. PB Thou, what is this directed to?
My dog. My dog. Oh my God, my dog is terrified of PB Thal.
He's terrified of everybody.
He was so scared. It's just such a chicken.
That dog grabs your hand and makes you pet him.
Yeah. And if you come in the house wearing a hat, he barks once, runs, and hides. Anyway, not a good guard dog.
Anyway, he wrote that song, and Johnny Cash did a great version of "The Beast in Me" on his American records. So,
House of Records, Turntable Treasures is having a sale in Tacoma. Get down there.
I'm not going there.
I'm going to Lori's Planet of Sound.
I got so many records right now. I don't need. Yeah.
So many freebies.
Some, but also some.
Did you see the new announcement from Kraft?
Rice?
Yeah, Tony Rice record.
Yeah, which one is it? I just saw it came. It's
a self-titled debut.
Oh. Okay.
Or is it just a self-titled, not a debut? David.
So are we going to do, Mazzy?
Yes.
Are we going to have balloon booby time?
Oh no.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Nothing. Kirsty Noem's husband. Never mind.
Okay, calm down.
balloon boobies.
I did hear that he spent upwards of $200,000 on doing that shit.
Who?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's
I
talk
just
records.
talked about I had them easy now.
Did I mention how wonderful Holiday in Brazil is? The new Impex records, fucking awesome. I'll say it again. So, do you have it, Maz? Side 2. Holy shit! That
Of what?
tabla.
Of what?
It arrived yesterday. I haven't listened to it.
Play it. Side 2. It will kill you. It's so good.
You're supposed to, tell your guy that the Wax needs a copy to promote.
I'm not a spokesman for a generation.
No, Jim. Jim's closer. Jim.
I will tell him. But I don't think
The
he's
cover is kind of cool.
Well, that's the OG. You know, originally it was kind of that cover. Very nice.
Yes.
But play it, Maz.
Oh,
cow, that tabla.
Of course I will.
It's really good. I was blown away. I was happily.
Okay, let's get to know Crypt of Celluloid. Are you from Seattle, Crypt of Celluloid? Where are you from?
Are you a movie guy or a woman? Probably guy, but
Oh, Matthew, stop. That's not nice. But yeah, I could see that.
So is today the day that the world ends? Is the
What does that mean? A demo sound by Bones Howe.
Hey, listen. My record buying habit is based on not needing money in the near future because we won't.
When I was a kid here in LA, I grew up with a young. I went to elementary school with Bones Howe's son.
Wow.
Story number 3, by the way.
I was in their house a lot.
Great producer.
A lot.
Great Tom Waits albums.
Yeah, he did the Monkees too. Yeah, I didn't know who he was at the time. I just know they lived in a castle, and they were very more money than we were. And once in a while, I would actually.
Oh wait, are those the people who had the monkey?
No, those were the ones that had the 2 Afghans, and they'd go under the bed and they wouldn't come out. And I was so tiny, the mother would send me under the bed to bring the Afghans out. They had 2 beautiful Afghans. But they were the people that I actually kiped. I kiped from them. I kiped a Lucky Rabbit's foot from them. I kiped it, put it in my pocket, and walked out.
I haven't watched it yet, Shane Rocky.
So Jack White is a late announcement for Coachella this weekend.
Really? Is he replacing someone?
No, he's a late surprise addition. And I think Jack Black's going to play with him.
I don't know about that. But
my daughter Ivy is going to Coachella.
I have no desire or to go to Coachella for lots of reasons.
She goes every year. That's her thing. And now she's to the point where she's
here's the thing about Coachella. They stream it. And the one thing that I saw in the recent years was Danny Elfman's performance there. And that was excellent.
I can see when you get to be your fucking age or my fucking age where we'd rather stream it. I am not interested in standing in the dirt. But when you're 20 years old.
Well, okay, here's the problem.
Oh,
there's lots of hot chicks who go to Coachella. And it'd be nice to look at the hot chicks. But I don't want to be viewed as the old guy looking at hot chicks.
You just by saying that, you've got to put yourself in that box.
It is. I don't need to put myself in any box.
This is gonna sound oldish, and I know there's some truth to it, but also there's probably some not truth. There's a lot of people that go it for the Instagram moments and to be seen and stuff rather than the music. They like it when they get there. That's
why most of them go there. But that doesn't change the fact.
When you're that age, you're there to breed. So it's part, you know.
Yeah, I think it's great people going out to listen to new music.
It's going to rain, right? It's going to rain there.
Yeah.
You know?
It's rained there before.
It rained at Woodstock.
My daughter's at the point where she goes and stays in these fancy houses now. She don't sit in the rain.
Well, hold on. Plastic Sound Cave sound wave cult. You're now the single old guy looking at hot chicks.
The thing about being an old guy checking out the hot chicks is the hot chicks don't ever notice you checking them out.
No, they do. They're creeped out by it.
They don't even see you.
They might not see you, Jim, because you're
I'm invisible to them.
Can we get
I'm
on another
invisible.
path for the
no, my thing with hot chicks is I put off such animal magnetism. They get in, like, they can't handle it, so they look away.
Hold on, Jim. You might get away. Isn't he adorable? And they might pinch your cheek. Also, you know what's worse than being the old guy checking out hot chicks? Being the old guy with food poisoning checking out hot chicks.
Oh God.
2 days off of food poisoning.
I'm just sore all over.
But you know what's coming to Santa Monica?
Right.
Hold on. They're going to be doing a big festival on the beach in Santa Monica, but this summer there's a big jazz fest that's taking place all over Santa Monica. But I think the guys who organize Coachella are bringing something to the beach in Santa Monica.
You know who's selling records at Coachella? Alex.
Yeah, he always does. He's DJ.
Alex.
He also has the DJ set.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many stages? Anyone? I've never been. How many stages do they have at Coachella?
I think they have 3 big ones and then probably a bunch of little ones.
The highly recommended thing to go to, even now that it's gotten so big and crowded for its type of thing, is Hardly Strictly Bluegrass at in San Francisco Golden Gate Park. It's free. It's not just bluegrass. It's rootsy things. It could be rock, country rock related, rootsy.
How about Reggae on the River up north?
It's such a great. It's one of the best kind of.
My kids used to go to Reggae on the River,
and they have like, I think they have 2 or 3 main stages, and they have a couple of like 5 stages or something, 4 or 5 stages, and it's in the park, and it's just a fabulous show. People like Elvis Costello and Nick Lowe, you know, Daryl Trucks. I mean, they'll have real rootsy people too, just all kinds, some soul. It's so good. Outside Lands is good too, but all those cost money, you know. But the thing that was given to the city, he died. What's his name? Warren, not Harding, Warren Harding. But he paid for it. He funded it for like 10 or 20 years after his death, so it's free every year. He was this multi-millionaire, liked music and wanted to give roots music back to the city. So it's really well done. There's no like fences, you know, that you have to go through and show, because it's done really well. Hellman, thank you, Jack. Yeah.
And he made great mayonnaise.
Right. No, not the Arhuli guy. It wasn't Krit Strachwitz. It was Hellman. Strachwitz. I've met Chris Strachwitz. He helped when my friend Vernie was dying.
Gabby went to Newport and brought her family and her dad's best friend. Nice.
Oh man.
Newport from a boat would be fun.
Yeah.
I saw King Kalani and the Blowin' Samoans once at the festival.
Yeah, Jackson Brown's played. I mean, a lot. You know, Emmylou Harris is like the country queen of Hardly Strictly. I think she played. Well, not if not every time, almost every time. But they have good. They good bands, good soul, good blues, root stuff. It's so good.
Nice.
Is it?
Newport folk would be good. Yeah.
Well. Oh, that was an hour ago.
The only festival in DC, the WHFS used to have the HF Festival. I've been to that. That used to be pretty big as far as radio station shows.
The Wilco, I'd love to go to the Wilco. They host it. They kind of center it. They're the band, but there's all these people they invite. I've never been to that. There's another one, a smaller event that happens every year. It's I forgot what it's called. Camper Van Beethoven Cracker and related. It's like a weekend or I don't know if it's just a whole day or a weekend, and that happens. I'm not sure where that happens, too. I like those kind of things. If you're into a band, it's kind of a fun thing. It's not like the Devo Devotion weekend is. Devo doesn't always play there. That's different. There's that thing too. Up here, they just announced Bumbershoot. That's up here. I went last year. I got some tickets to that with Julie and Lance for Bumbershoot.
They do.
I haven't really been there.
They do
New Orleans Jazz
at the Hollywood Bowl. They do things, but it's spread over the course of the season.
Yeah. We talked about it. Yeah, I mentioned Flea's album on my top 10 records of the year so far, the first quarter. Now, interesting about Flea's record, I was streaming it for like 2 weeks. I loved it. Kimbo wanted me to pick up a copy for him, so I did. And I haven't gotten a copy yet. And so I bought a copy and I asked Kimbo if I could open it, and I played it a bunch, and I loved it. And so Kimbo got his copy, and I've been trying to find it. I think they sold out. I mean, it'll be repressed, obviously, but I went to online. I couldn't get it unless I go through none such. But 4 local stores that have new releases in Seattle are sold out of the Flea album. It's a really good record. I am a Nick Cave fan, yes, and Nick Cave sings on one song. By the time I get, by the time I get to Phoenix, no, it's the other one. What is it?
Wichita Lineman.
Wichita Lineman. Yeah.
I thought he played trumpet a little bit before that.
He played in high school.
Yeah.
And then he didn't want to do this, so he took like 2 years and just studied and worked with these other artists. It came out. It is a really good record. It's sort of spiritual at times. Yeah, the record here was like $42, I think. It's a double, 2 records, three.
I was like $50 some dollars.
No, it was like 45. It was in the 40s here. There's 3-sided record.
Mazzy has the Uncle Tupelo.
Okay, so I like it.
I don't have
I
the
like
new Rhino one yet.
I like it. I like his attitude about it. This is a gift of love for everybody, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, just because he's rich, he gets to do it. I don't think his trumpet playing is anywhere near as good as his bass playing. And I think it's this bit. I like it. It's really good. But his trumpet playing is self-indulgent.
That means you hate it.
It would have been better off hiring a
I understand that. That means you don't like it, by the way.
I do, but not the trumpet playing.
Do you want to buy it?
I will not own. I you know what? I had credit at Freakbeat, and I said, "Hey, do you have the new blah blah blah?" And they had just sold the last one.
Yeah, it's selling. It's selling.
Yeah, and it is good, but I
know you could say if you want that, get a Miles Davis album. Okay, I can understand that.
Except that there's some songs on there that Miles would never fucking
this
do.
is like free.
Yeah, but he did do Time After Time.
I think his version of Maggot Brain is like interesting, but I don't see Maggot Brain in it at all.
Hey, hey, Cape Cod Ken, did you see Grant's Rock Warehouse there?
Okay, what does Rick's mean? Even Flea knows what, but it doesn't stop him. That he's not the best trumpet player in the world.
Hey, think of every punk band who wasn't.
Yeah,
really
the self-indulgent. Yeah, Andre 3000 on flute.
It's not the same thing.
Remember Louis Farrakhan?
Yes.
He was a violin player. He was a violin player. And after he did all his weird anti-Semitic shit, he wanted to go back to playing violin again.
Well, look at David Bowie playing sax. He was never a great sax, but it worked for what he was doing.
Or Prager, Dennis Prager. Dennis Prager bought the LA Phil for a night so that he could conduct it. That's self-indulgent. That is just self-indulgent.
Hey, do you want to hear something? I'm not trying to be political. Stephen Colbert is going off the air, right? So you know what CBS you know what CBS is doing with the time slot?
Oy.
They've sold the time slot. Like they're not bringing in a new.
They've sold it to whoever wants.
Byron Allen is renting the time spot.
Who is that?
Byron Allen, he was a stand-up comedian in the 70s, but over the last 30 years, he's built up this media. He bought BET. He kind of made himself this kind of mini mogul. So he is renting the CBS evening time slot for his TV shows that he produces.
Nice.
That's what CBS is down to. They're doing what the USA Network does.
They're
Right.
dying. They're dying. They're self-inflicted. And again,
Yeah.
I know it's the end of your show. It's all because of one man that's done all this. That's done more
I know.
destroy.
Mazzy, you don't need to explain it. Everyone knows. But when they're renting out prime real estate, that shows you. Because you can say whatever you want, like they lose money. I don't believe they do. The ad revenue from that time slot is just too valuable. So,
self-indulgent. I mean, you could say that. People say, "Oh, you got an ego. You're doing these YouTube videos."
No, if you're doing a good job, I find self-indulgent when you play the trumpet. And to me, his trumpet playing wasn't
that. But Jim, relish in the fact you don't like it. We understand.
It would be like me putting out a record with me drumming on it. It's shit. Yeah. Or Andre 3000's flute.
Cult Volt. That's about it. We're past the point of any type of intelligent thing. Anybody who really defends that guy now is fucking crazy.
All right, calm down, Mazzy. I understand.
You're just pissed on a third of our neighbors, friends and neighbors. You just shit all over.
Yeah, but they gotta be fucking lunatics. If after what they see,
we're all people.
Mazzy, a lot of people agree with your stance on things, but
Mazzy,
your show's over. Your show's past its prime now.
Mazzy was yakking recently, so we got to cut him some slack.
He's yakking right now.
Mazzy was doing the Technicolor yawn.
And I borrowed Coffee Dave brought his yesterday. I felt okay, and I felt better yesterday than this morning. Actually, he brought his lawnmower. So this is the first cut of the season. Is always the hardest. First cut of the season, and the grass was like that.
Why don't you have a lawnmower?
Because I pay a guy like $75 and he does it like in 30 minutes. And he's great. And he injured himself and he can't do it. That's why I did that kind of joke thing. Cause I asked my friends if they can I borrow a lawnmower? Cause I don't know if he's going to be back, my guy. So then of course, Kimbo, Joey and Doc and Coffee Dave said, we'll come and mow your lawns. I'm not asking anyone to do it, but he helped me. So that's when I made this whole thing,
Oh, so we don't know the story, but you posted that.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of said the whole thing. My guy broke fractured his ribs, the guy that cuts them, it's a lot it sometimes takes from 30 to 45 minutes.
Hold on. This is just my general sense. When you're a landscaper, it always seems you're into someone for some money. So if they broke his ribs.
Okay. Are you saying $75? Hey, it's not like a minimum wage job. He brings his gear. He comes here. He does it. He cleans up and everything.
$25 a month or a week?
Each time he shows up, whenever I need him.
Like crotch crickets.
I don't think that's a lot. I mean, when he first started, he quoted me $50, which I thought is cheap. I made him come to California standards.
I'll mow your lawn for 60.
All right. Well, if you want to be here, and when I text you every 2 or 3 weeks, in the season, you can do it.
Wait, hold on. Jim has a yard with no grass in it.
Yeah, but
true.
I don't know if you remember, Jim. I have this top place around the back, all around. I have the frontal area down on the street all around. It took Dave and I 3 hours to do it yesterday.
Oh, hold on.
You guys.
Hold on.
And
take chances offering to do your landscaping for $25 to $45.
Okay.
Max.
Give him a price.
Oh.
I used to pay my guy like $75 a month. But
all those immigrants have been deported. All those immigrants who hired were deported.
He's gone.
Hey,
it took me 10 minutes.
Jim, we're going to end the stream. But before we go, Here's a recommendation for you when you do your panel.
Well, that's Florida.
Yes.
You're can you
Go
divert
on.
Chance's landscaping business?
Oh, we
And
got
first of all,
promote
I
the
don't
shit
pay
out
him
of
by the
it. Well,
time.
Chance will have flyers.
I
Chance
pay him by the job. I pay him each time, but not by how long. I mean, there's been times it's taken him an hour if there's more to do. It was the same price.
Hold on.
I used to own a house that had a big yard, and I bought one of these power
Well, that's
rotary
fucking
motors.
Florida.
Hey, Frank.
I want to give everyone a lesson here.
Hey,
When you've
Frank.
got a power rotary mower and you hit the lawn, you want to pick the dog shit up first. You don't want to hit that with a power rotary.
Hey, Frank, but how much does your friend charge for landscaping? Thank you.
The guy does a good
got
job.
A power rotary. Pick up the dog shit first.
Now I know. Here, we officially should end the stream when it gets to lawn care maintenance. Thank you for coming. Mazzy's feeling better.
I'm glad. Hey, feel better,
bastard.
Liquids and rest.
We'll talk Thursday.
All right.
Can everyone think of ideas? Can everyone think up questions that Jim should go over during his
by the way, Matt, we did use it's electric motor, electric mower, and electric trimmer, and electric blower. So Coffee Dave has all the electric.
But they used a gas powered dildo, so it was different. All right, everyone.
I did mow it. I just borrowed the gear.
All right, anyway. Mazzy will come back to defend himself on Thursday.
Bye.
Always pick up the dog shit first. Goodbye.